Hello there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing an unexplained phenomena video of shadow people, and I mentioned this in another video on faceless humans. Go check that one out. But this one here, it's been widely documented. This particular phenomena is widely documented. These shadow people apparently have been around for centuries, if not thousands of years. Shadow people are dark figures associated with nighttime visitations and some haunted places. And these reports go back hundreds of years, like I said. Shadow people are generally seen at night, most often in bedrooms by people in bed. That's generally where you see them. A person will either be on the verge of falling asleep, or they're just waking up and will see this dark, shadowy figure staring at them. They're often associated with sleep paralysis because they'll see these things and not be able to move, not be able to scream, that kind of thing. And that's very similar to the faceless humanoid video that I did. So, that's why I'm saying they might be associated with them or related to them or something. I don't know. Many people have captured these figures in the background of photographs. So they're going to take a photo of loved ones or whatever, the family picture or whatever, and in the back corner there's a dark figure standing there. And that's fairly common as well. Many people associate these figures with haunted places, haunted houses, woods, buildings, that kind of thing. And I tend to think that there might be a difference there. It's one thing to say you have a shadow or a shade or an entity haunting a building. It's another thing where these things only show up at night and attack people in bed. So, and there have been attacks reported. Okay. So I don't know if they're the same thing. Maybe these things have different agendas. I don't know. But to me, there's a purpose, and I tend to think that they're not. They have different agendas. That's all I can say there. Many people reporting being attacked by these shadowy figures. Some, they'll wake up and this thing's on their chest and they can't move and they can't breathe and they can't scream. Very, very terrifying. These things are sometimes associated with violent emotions. So if you're suffering from things like night terrors or weird dreams where you can't move and can't scream, it might be worth checking out. It may be nothing. It may be something up here and not out here. And I'm not saying people are crazy. I'm saying you're dreaming of something subconsciously and it won't let you speak or scream or move, as opposed to a demonic entity sitting on your chest. That kind of thing. There's been a lot of people trying to explain what these shadow people are. The old standby, aliens. It's aliens, Other people think they're ghosts, and that's probably a lot of them. I didn't used to be a big believer in ghosts. I'm generally a skeptic, but I've seen things that I can't explain. So, I've done some videos on that. My paranormal experiences, go check that out. A lot of people think there might be demons and entities. And I think some of that might have something to do with that too, because as a Christian, you cannot overlook demons or demonic entities. You cannot believe in God without believing in the devil. I'm not saying you have faith in the devil or you worship him, but he's real. That's what I mean by by believing. You cannot believe in God without believing in the devil. It's like flip sides of the same coin. My point is, if there's a devil, then chances are there's demons, and if there's demons have an agenda. Other people think they might just be evil spirits, and I don't know much about that phenomenon. But I've heard many people who are into shamanic arts, natural medicines, herbalism, things like that. I've heard people talk about evil spirits, and it's in many cultures around the world, well-respected cultures. I'm not saying they're kooks or nothing. I'm not calling nobody a kook. Trust me. I've seen things I can't explain. That means there's stuff out there I don't know about. That's all I'm saying. Other people say that it deals with, like I said, shamanic activity and other magical stuff. For those of you who think magic is nuts, if you're a Christian, magic is in the Bible. Look up when Moses and his brother Aaron were in the Pharaoh's place there, and they were trying to convince the Pharaoh to let the Israelites go. The Pharaoh's wizards threw their rods down and they became snakes. Aaron threw his rod down, and through the power of God, his rod became a snake, which ate up the Pharaoh's snakes. Well, those Pharaoh's snakes, that wasn't a hallucination. They actually turned into snakes. Wooden staves can't do that. That's magic. Nobody can deny that. Now, whether you believe in God or not, or if you're a Christian, that's one thing. But if you believe in God, and if you believe in the Bible, if you believe what the Bible says is true, then magic does exist. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if anybody's practicing it now. I don't know. I'm just saying. That being said, we don't know what these shadow people are. And magic is about as good a explanation as anything else. But regardless of the source, one thing we do know is very few people report encounters with these shadow people as positive. Most of them are negative encounters. They are horrifyingly terrifying encounters. They're just bad. They're overall bad. And if you're seeing these shadow people, find some way to get away. Leave the house. Just go. If you're renting, go. Find someplace else to go. If they follow you, find somebody who can help you. Find professionals who can help you. Because if these things are physically attacking people, like the reports are saying, and if they are real, then if they're attacking people, they can do some serious damage. And especially if you're asleep, you're an easy target. All I'm saying is, if you're encountering these things, seek help. Because that's just, if something like that was coming after my wife or my kid, I'm going to find some way to mess it up. That's all I'm saying. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.